Can't believe it's the last week of November already. This year has gone so quick. I just don't know where it's all gone. But as we know, we're in Q4. We haven't got many weeks left. I would say we've probably got about 2 weeks of good selling, because after that, people obviously won't be able to get their parcels in time. So you'll still get sales, but try and get as much on as possible. All over the weekend, I have been going crazy with listing. I've been trying to list, obviously, and picture as much stuff as possible. And it just shows that when you do list, you do sell stuff. Again, some of the things I've actually took pictures of and listed over the weekend, sold in the weekend. So, yeah. Like I said in another video, I haven't got a clue. It's one of them, you just don't know. I mean, yeah, listing does help, but I also do think it's the items, and some of the items are quite desirable, but some of them are not. I've actually got one item that's really interesting and sold, and it sold within 24 hours, and I've had it for ages. And the reason I haven't put it on is because I just thought no one would want it. We're going to go through all the sales. I'm going to leave vintage until the end, because that's the one where it's got the weird sale. And yeah, got 8 on eBay. The first one is this. This is just sold literally before I started filming. This is the One Direction puzzle and game bundle pack. I've said it before and I'll say it again. One Direction stuff sells. Unfortunately, this is not complete. The puzzle's all there, but some of the playing cards are missing and all that lot. You can get around about £25 for that, but I couldn't sell it for that. I sold that for £9.99. I only paid £1, so I wasn't really bothered. Something else I paid £1 for were these, well, £1 each, Umbro football socks. I've sold these for £7.98. Something that sold quick, it sold last night as soon as I put it on, was the Frustration board game. Every time I put these on, they just sell. And they sell for all right money. If you can pick them up for maybe £1, £2, £3, you're going to make yourself £14.99 out of them. And guess what? I did sell it for £14.99. I paid 99p for that. And guess where that was from? Age UK. For £9.99, I've sold one of the LOL dolls. I think this is the same one. It comes with a guitar and everything. I've put some extras in there. I'm not bothering with dolls ever again in my whole life. They just don't sell for me. They just hang around, and they're just, yeah, they're a pain to sort out. Give me Lego all day long. Owes me nothing now because I've sold the big bundle, so £9.99 for that. For £18.99, I've sold a pair of Clark's lace-up formal shoes. Really nice. I think I picked these up from Stourbridge for £5. I mean, they are in immaculate condition. I mean, that's good money for a pair of second-hand shoes. Probably around about 50, 60 quid brand new. But yeah, I don't think you can get much more. Maybe push it to 25 quid. I'm quite happy because they haven't hung around that long. I am trying to rush through this as quick as possible. My son is not very well. He's actually in bed, and yeah, I haven't got time to really talk too much in this video. I just want to show you what's sold, and then obviously start looking after him. But the next sale is this vintage Minnie and Mickey Mouse cup. I picked this up from the charity shop challenge last week for £1. I did pay 50p, but I gave an extra 50p to the charity. That sold for £4.99, so that'll be a little bit more money to the charity shop challenge later on this week. Something that doesn't owe me any money, because what I picked up with this, I paid £5 for this, which is a Roberts CD radio. Really good one. It's worth about 25 quid, but I picked up a Bop It with it. So I picked up this and a Bop It, sold the Bop It straight away. Bop It's just sell. Sold that for 12 quid, so I got my money back and made a little bit of money. The only trouble is the actual radio works, but the CD player doesn't. I don't know why. Obviously somebody might be able to fix it, but I sold that for £6 just to get rid of it. Like I said, it owes me nothing. And then finally on eBay, I've sold 2 Power Ranger toys. These are things that you stick on your arm and then they shoot something. It hasn't got the things that shoot, They do both work. Picked it up from a load of toys from a car boot where there was 50p each. So these owe me 50p, and I sold them for £6.50. They're worth probably about £6.50 each, but I've had them hanging around for ages now, and I just wanted them gone. But we are on to Vinted now, and we haven't got that many sales on there, but we've got some really good sales, and most of it is clothing. I have sold the Ralph Lauren Polo patchwork rugby shirt. Really nice. Picked up from that one charity shop when I went around the jumbo sale, and then I went to another place, and all their charity shops were actually expensive except for this one. This had a lot of attention. It already had been bought on Vinted, but no one paid for it. But finally somebody gave me an offer for £32, and I sold it. Cost me £8. The next top is this top, but it isn't this top because I've just realised it's the wrong one. It's a Guinness one. This is not the one I've actually sold. It's a Wales top. It looks exactly the same. I just realised, thank God I didn't wrap it up. This is a Guinness one. This is one that's on sale as well. It looks exactly the same. I sold a Wales rugby top. It's from Japan 2019 for £12.99. This one needs to go back in the box, and I need to get the other Wales top. Oh dear. Another board game now, and this hasn't gone for good money. It's gone for £1.40. It's from the massive bundle ages ago. I picked up a load of board games for 50 quid. There must have been about 50 board games. I've literally made my money off the maybe one, because it was like a old horror with a cassette in it and all that. Like, I had Atmosphere 1, Atmosphere 2, I had loads of cool board games. Yeah, now I think I paid like 50, 60 quid for it. That was one of them. Family Fortunes, old one, just didn't sell. Another listing that didn't hang around very long, and it only took less than 24 hours to sell, is the Columbia Sharper coat. It's the convert version. It's a vintage one. Picked that up for £3. Yeah, absolute bargain. They don't go for that much. The new ones do. But I sold that for 20 quid. That's not bad. That's not bad. 20 quid within 24 hours. So that is all the sales until the last one, which is in a big bag. And you might have remembered me picking it up when I picked up the Hovis stuff. Remember when I picked up the Hovis stuff from a car boot? Did amazing on that. Sold all that. Loads of money. Well, they had this, didn't they? And yeah, I've sold it. As you know, in my last video, I said I'm tidying up, trying to get everything listed as much as possible. And I've done quite a bit. I'm not going to show you the room because I've got boxes on there where I'm going to be listing and stuff. I've still got plenty of stuff, but I've been clearing out the other room. And I thought, you know what? I need to take the board down because I did a lot of clothing over the weekend. And the board goes here next to me. So the Iron Man actual cardboard cutout, it's a life-size one. I'm not going to get it out, but life-size Iron Man cardboard cutout, you know, it's got a few knocks in that, and I picked it up from a car boot for 2 quid. So I decided to actually finally list it, and it sold within 24 hours for 14 quid. I think you can buy these sort of things brand new for about 25 quid. So I'm really happy with that. I mean, it's not big money, but when I've listed it and then it sells very quickly, you can't complain, can you? Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be doing this week because at the moment, my channel's dying. It's not dying because of subscribers. They still keep on growing. But views just don't seem to be as good as it used to be. I'm putting out information, reselling, me going out picking, doing a vast amount of different videos in reselling. And I'm not getting appreciated. I don't know what happens. I don't know why people subscribe to channels if they don't even watch. And this is why I always said about subscriber rate doesn't mean anything, because none of them watch. I don't know why they subscribe if they don't watch. And yeah, the views are just not very good. I used to always hit over 1,000 views on every video quite easily, and then if I got a good video out, it'd be 2,000-3,000. And now even my controversial ones, or ones that are good, like the car boot one, they're just struggling to get over 1,000. I don't know why. Is there too many reselling people trying to do YouTube? Is it because YouTube are just not pushing out reselling videos anymore? I don't know, but I've came to the decision, if it's like this next year, I'm just going to quit. It's not worth my time. It takes a long time to obviously do videos like this. Doing this bit where I don't need to do, obviously then I'm editing, and I'm wasting time when I could be obviously doing work and making more money. So yeah, we'll see what it's like. I do enjoy making videos. I do obviously appreciate the people who do support me and do our regular viewers and that. But like I said, if I'm not going to get anything back from it, then there's no point me doing it, you know what I mean? So guys, like I said, if you are subscribed, actually comment down. It helps the channel, right? Like it, it helps the channel. Hype it, it helps the channel. But guys, I'm going to go now. I've got to pack all this stuff up, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.